the king now, his thinking is transformed because of the education that the sage has given him. And now he is more relaxed. So what does he do? Ati adara do tanaya bolaye, hridaya blai bahu bhati sikai. Very politely, he sent for his two sons. Because the sage has engaged him in a kind of discussion where his mind is now appeased from all that. And now that he is transformed in his thinking now, he sent very politely for his two sons. And he cast them to his bosom. It's perhaps, that maybe he wouldn't see his sons for long. So he embraced them with that profound love, as only a parent could understand and appreciate. And he cast them to his bosom and he began to admonish them in many ways. Now, long ago, we used to go by the family to spend holidays and so on. So before you go, you have a little lecture from your parents. Well, when you go there, make sure and behave yourself and all this type of thing. So he began to admonish them. You are representing the city of Ayodhya. You are representing the king when you go by him. Display such behavior that is most becoming of your status. Display such behavior that will bring glory to this kingdom. So when you go somewhere, you are representing your home. You are representing your parents. You are representing your village. And if you go and you display all the goodness, people will say, the feedback is, in that village, there are two boys who are really, really up to man. They're so good. They brought glory to our home and our village. That father, he has trained his children well. They have done well. There is no mistake about the quality of life that they live. So in this way, you see, all the precedents have been set in our scriptures. And that is what is transferred to us. That is why Sanatana Dharma is so great. So he embraced them and he admonished them in different ways. And Mere prana nata sutadu. Listen what he said. He turned to the sage and he said, Mere prana nata sutadu. He says, O sage, my two sons are my life. Mere prana, they are my life. They are my life. And every parent has that kind of feeling. Anything could happen to you, you're okay. But my children must be safe. I don't want to see anybody take advantage of my children. That is a normal stance that a parent would take. Raja Dashrath indicates no uncertainty to the entire world. And look to whom he is entrusting his children. Not any kind of person. A very special person. A very special being. Vishwamitra is a friend of the world. Vishwa means the world, Mitra is friend. So Vishwamitra is a friend of the world. And he's saying, he turns to the sage, he says, my Lord, these two sons are my life. He says, Tumha Muni Pita Ananahitu. You are now their parent, their father. He says, Tumha Muni Pita. You are now their father, Holy Spirit. You and no other. No other person has that responsibility because I am entrusting them unto you. You are now their father. Whatever role I have played, that is what is expected of you. I know the Gurukul situation long time, when these people, when children were very at a tender age, they left their parents' home and they don't see them for years and years and they go in the Gurukul. And the Guru there was a person who brought them up in such a fashion, such a way, that when they go out back to their parents and to their village at large, they are model individuals, model citizens. So in the Doha, Tulsidas sings, and I bring my lesson in with the Doha.